Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome to a Black Ops 3 gameplay commentary. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the Sheiva assault rifle, and I am a believer in the Sheiva. I think it is a really good rifle and probably one of the more underrated guns from the beta. Now, I've got to do a little bit of an apology. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading that much while the beta has been on, but what I've been doing is playing a ton of the game. I want to get loads of footage and loads of hands-on time with the game so I can make some really good content for you after the beta's over, because don't forget, obviously PS4 beta is over today, and then we've only got 5 more days, and I think I'm going to really miss it when it's gone. So I'm just playing and playing and playing and just trying to get the most time on it I can, so I've got the most experience possible, so I can give you guys some really good opinions on it, not just like, oh, I used this gun for 10 minutes and this is what I think of it, this might be good. There's a lot of other content out there at the moment which seems a little bit rushed, and I don't really like to do that. I'll put out a commentary like this, also just giving a few opinions on a few things, but some of the content out there just seems a bit like there's not much meat and bones to it. Like there's some videos going around about telling people they can hack score streaks, which is completely obvious because it says it in the description of the actual blackout. I've been using that thing as soon as I unlocked it. I've been using it constantly. I don't know if any of you guys are watching my live streams, but I'm using it constantly, and I didn't really think to make a video or anyone be that interested in it because I just thought it was obvious. But from the looks of the responses on some of those videos, a lot of people are loving that kind of stuff. Also, when it comes to wall runs, guys, I've got a tip for you. No wall run video, but basically you can wall run on any flat surface. There you go. There's no need to do a video about where you can wall run, although some of the spots are cool, I've got to admit. Anyway, let's talk about the gun I want to discuss in the video, the one that I'm using here, the Sheiva assault rifle. Very familiar, or should I say very similar to the SMR from Black Ops 2. Obviously a lot of you are probably going to remember the FAL from Black Ops 2 and other single shot assault rifles that have been Call of Duty before, but I wouldn't put it quite up there with the FAL from Black Ops 2 because that was probably one of the best guns in the game, if not the best in the gun in the game, especially before they nerfed select fire. But this shoots a little bit slower than that did, so that's why I'd say it reminds me a bit of the SMR. I mean, preferably, or should I say preferably, I would prefer to have a little bit faster fire rate on this thing, but it is quite strong. It's one of these guns where you want to be using it once you've been playing for a few hours and your shot is spot on. I don't know if any of you guys are like me, but it takes me a good hour or so to really get into the flow of Call of Duty. My shot is all over the place sometimes when I log on, and it takes me a little while to adjust and get that shot spot on. And with a gun like this, you cannot afford to miss. You'll get outgunned by every automatic in the game if you miss. However, if you're pre-aimed and you can manage to get that first shot on, they only take one more shot to kill. It's a 2-shot weapon, sometimes a 1-shot to the head if they're damaged, or if you're using high caliber, of course, which gives you that extra headshot damage. So you can drop people quickly, but you do have to play a certain way, and that certain way of playing is a little bit boring. Obviously, you need to be pre-aimed, you need to put distance between you and the enemy, and preferably you'll be using a little bit of cover and anticipating every gunfight, which I'm sure for a lot of you isn't the most fun way to play the game, and for me it's not all the time, but on some maps, especially like this hunted map, it does kind of suit it, so it's absolutely fine to go around with this weapon. Also, it's the kind of weapon really where if everyone in your team's running it, you probably won't do that well, but it has its role. I'd say in a game of domination, especially just holding people off in certain flanking routes, or maybe even if they're trying to push away from a flag. If you can lock down an area with this rifle and you've got a good shot on you, then you can do some serious work. And you see here, I'm doing nothing spectacular, but I'm doing good enough work, getting enough kills to get my streaks in, and generally managing to keep the enemy team at bay. Now, I've got to apologise as well for the use of reject here. I'm not sure how I feel about reject. At first I thought it was absolutely ridiculous and stupid, and this is one of the first games I was using it actually, and I used it for about 3 or 4 games and then didn't use it again for like the whole rest of the day, but I tried it again yesterday just to try and get some of my highest streaks. I think it's not too bad now. A lot of people are getting used to reject users. I mean, a big puff of smoke comes up, and as long as you just wait for them to pop back up, it's normally not that much of an issue. And if you think about it, they're actually missing out on using some of the really cool things like the Annihilator pistol that you saw in the beginning of this video. Absolutely love that thing. Much more fun in my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video here. If you did watch all the way to the end, I really appreciate that, guys. Appreciate the support. And the secret word to put in the comment section today is going to be believe. So use the word believe in your comment. Don't just write the word believe, guys. I know that obviously always encourages people to just do that. But put it in your comments. Try and be smart. Really appreciate you guys. And I just love seeing the true viewers who do watch all the way to the end. Really appreciate you guys so much. And don't forget to smash the like button on this. And I'll try and produce another Black Ops 3 video for you today. It might be a little bit casual like this one is, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. So that's it for now, guys, and I'll see you next time.